In days gone by, there existed many orders of knighthood which recognized the skill and honor of their members. In the service of their king and in the defense of the noble ideals of chivalry embodied in their queen, did these orders achieve their exalted rank. The society created the Order of Chivalry, which consists equally of the knights and masters of arms to recognize outstanding martial achievement and the attainment of those qualities and abilities which are the mark of a peer. Members of the Orders of Chivalry are mighty warriors, but they are also skilled in the arts and have given of their time to the benefit of the common weal. As such, they have been recognized as peers of the realm. Their Majesties now call before them the companions of the Order of Chivalry of the Outlands here assembled.
Thank you, sir.
The crown now calls the Honorable Lord Marc Antoine to come before this court and company.
On the eve of a young man's vigil, there came an aging knight, for to mark this rite of passage, and to offer his advice. Knighthood is not a privilege, it's a duty to hold dear. Oaths are taken and oaths are given. Obligation fills your years. What is honor? What is might? It's a brave Outlander knight who has faith for justice fights. It's a brave Outlander knight. This title's given not just for fighting or your prowess on the field. It's your deeds and your dedication, more than skill with sword and shield. Generous be of purse and spirit, give praise when it's deserved. Courteous be in all of your dealings, truth and honor are your word. What is honor? What is might? It's a brave Outlander knight who has faith for justice fights. It's a brave Outlander knight. Beware of hubris and wear vain glory. Arrogance can bring you down. Be one of virtue and one who is noble. Better men cannot be found. When the grey-beard he finished speaking, he walked into the night. But his words, they burned like a beacon to the man who'd be a knight. What is honor? What is might? It's a brave Outlander knight who has faith for justice fights. It's a brave Outlander knight.
Halt! Swords!
Your Majesties, now before you comes the Honorable Lord Marc Antoine de la Rue, Baron of Alberon, who has recently returned from a victorious campaign in the deserts of Atenveld to attend you and answer your summons.
Your Majesty, before I may give my answer, I have one last duty to which I must attend, with your permission.
Please, make it so.
Bring forth the box. Sir
Thanks.
Walrus.
Forward, march.
When I had the opportunity to become the Baron of this amazing barony, I placed my squire's belt into abeyance, with the thought that upon my retirement, I would once again ride with you on new quests and new campaigns. But that day went. So I returned to you, the squire's belt.
Thank you, Marc Antoine.
One moment. As we walk down our paths, we encounter those who we think of as templates, as archbishops, to be that which we wish to be. I wish to let you know from the thinking of my mind, you stand believers as what light should be to be. Thank you for your patience, for your instruction, and for your friendship. You did not make me a man, you made me
We were friends before we entered into this relationship. And several years ago, you did ask to become my squire. And we fought together, we trained together, we grew together. And as fortune would have it, you were lucky enough to become the Baron of this great barony. And as you said, you did relinquish your belt, though you did hold it in abeyance. But as Baron, you continued to grow. As a man, you grew in prowess, you grew in peer-like qualities, and His Majesty did see fit to ask you to join this order. And now you must go forward on a path of your own, though we shall ever be friends. This chain is a chain that I was knighted with, but it had a long history before me. For this is the chain of our legacy. It was originally bestowed some 38 years ago to Duke William of Houghton. It was then passed to his squire, who was later named Duke Angus McDonogh. Passed it to his squire, later known as Viscount Justin Duroc, who passed it to my knight, Sir Jakob von Groningen, and then to me, Duke Walric de Blakeney. And if His Majesty would see fit, I would ask that you pass this on to this great gentle, so that it may continue its legacy here in the Outlands.
It would be my honor and the honor. Thank you.
Your Majesty, and I conclude.
Thank you. Marc Antoine, have you undertaken to accept the accolade of knighthood that was offered to you at our crown tournament? This greatly pleases us. Bring forth the chain. Thank you. This chain has passed from knight to knight throughout the ages in our kingdom. Let it now pass from knight to knight once again. Thank you.
Sir Roland, Mistress Cecilia, Mistress Slane, Master Otto, Countess Monica, and Lord Kendrick. As members of the peerage and populace, do you now affirm that Marc Antoine has grown in gentle virtue and chivalrous grace, the hallmarks of a true and faithful peer?
Your Royal Majesties, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to speak on behalf of this man, the Honorable Lord Marc Antoine de la Rue. Over the last few weeks, I've been giving due consideration to His Excellency's qualification for elevation to knighthood. I've consulted with the members of my order, both in circle and in personal conversations. And I can say of my own certain knowledge, as well as through word fame and renown that this man is worthy, well qualified, and prepared to bear the burden of knighthood. Your Majesties are wise to gentle this man's condition, to endorse him as an authority in the ways of a peer. He is a leal servant to crown and kingdom. He is a learned and discerning patron of the arts and sciences. He is a doughty warrior who leads his men to feats of glory upon the fields of foreign war. Your Majesties, on behalf of my order, I wholeheartedly endorse this man and thank you for bolstering our ranks with the like. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I don't know how many of you know this, but His Excellency's first award in this society was for arts. Now, I won't tell you what it was for, although I'm sure Her Excellency will be more than happy to tell you the story later. It was performing.
Spoiler.
You're welcome, Your Excellency. Marc Antoine has continued to participate in the arts community. He sings in the stag choir when necessary. When forced, let's be honest. He's done some woodworking, he's done some leatherworking. But I think more than anything, Marc Antoine is a supporter of the arts community. Whether as the husband of the Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences, the husband of a long-belabored scribe, he gives up his time and his efforts to make sure that her works are being done. In addition, he always dresses appropriately to his station, whether on or off the field. He maintains a beautiful period encampment. And I think more importantly than any of these, he attends and supports arts events in which he is not directly participating. And I personally find that to be the most remarkable thing about his support of the arts. I believe that he is already a great patron of our community, and I am confident that he will continue to be so as a member of the Chivalry. And I thank Your Majesty so much for recognizing him today.
Your Majesties, I'm Bone Palace, and I'm here speaking on behalf of the Colburns for the Colburns. Marc Antoine moved here and started working from as soon as he got here. He worked on baronial level and on kingdom levels, but it was always behind the scenes. His job now is a little bit not so behind the scenes, but it doesn't make it less of a service. I have watched him. I used to think he was shy. I realized maybe it was just me, but to watch him step into a barony and not be a peer, and to lead this barony like he did, he led the barony like a peer would have led the barony, and we wholeheartedly support him.
Thank you.
Master Otto?
Your Majesties, Your Royal Highness, honored guests, and nobles all, on this day I can speak to this man's commitment to service, to the society, this great kingdom, to the barony, and especially to the rapier community. Marc Antoine has taken on the illustrious task of serving as Baron of Oberon. This task has taken great courage and is a noble deed. Of a landed baron, I too can speak to this matter. Through thick and thin, Marc Antoine has given up his time, his energy, his treasure to help the society in all aspects of life. He has also taken counsel of many of my order in regards to all things rapier. Marc is an example through outward appearance and is an inspiration to those around him by his choice of dress, and would even make a rapier fighter envy green with envy. He wholeheartedly supports the rapier community and encourages us to seek our own way for the better greatness of this society. With these words, I do represent the order confirm your words and deeds in this matter.
Thank you.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, and assembled excellencies, I would speak today. It's my honor and privilege to speak on behalf of your vassal, Marc Antoine, as a royal peer. He has tended your lands and your people of Alberon with skill, love, and care. He has paid taxes for your lands, and he has raised an army and fought in your wars, always with chivalry, courtly grace, and love. And this do I say, as I recommend him to you. So say I, Monica Gonzo. Lord Kendrick.
Your Majesties, Marc Antoine is a friend to us all, and as a member of the populace, that is what I'd like to speak about today, is his friendship to the populace. I believe as a knight, he will continue to foster his relations with all of us. There's not a single person who's met him who hasn't become his friend swiftly thereafter. I believe, I haven't taken a straw poll, but I believe the populace does heartily recommend Marc Antoine to this elevated status.
Gentle peers and populace, thank you for your wise counsel. Bring forth lightning. You will speak. Marc Antoine, you have been deemed fit for this high estate by your peers and have indicated your willingness to accept this honor from our hands. Do you now swear by all that you hold sacred, true and holy, that you will honor and defend the crown and kingdom of the Outlands?
I will.
That you will honor, protect, and defend all ladies, and those weaker than yourself.
That you will be courteous and honor your peers, the Chivalry, the Laurel, the Pelican, and the Defense.
That you will conduct yourself in all manners as befits a peer, drawing your sword only for just cause. That you will enshrine in your heart the noble ideals of chivalry to the benefit of your own good name and the greater glory of the Outlands.
Your Majesty, my soul belongs to God, my heart to my lady, but all else that I have, my sword, my body and jewels, my land and property, I place into your service as a peer and a good steward of this society.
Then having sworn these solemn oaths, know now that we, Jaxarticus and Anna, by right of arms, King and Queen of the Outlands, do dub you with our sword lightning, and by all that you hold sacred, true, and holy, once for honor, twice for duty, thrice for chivalry. Huzzah. Arise, Sir Marc Antoine. Huzzah!
Is there a belt? Accept this white belt, symbolizing the purity of your honor. sign of the Order of Chivalry, and of your knightly rank and station.
I do have a chain. You agree? Accept from our hands this chain, passed from knight to knight. For each knight is a link in the honor of our kingdom, symbolizing your fealty to crown and kingdom. Take this chain and swear.
This day do I render homage and fealty to my sovereign lord and lady, Jaxarticus and honor, by right of arms, king and queen of the Outlands, who will from this day forward be my liege lord and lady. I will remain true in all ways, serving them faithfully. This do I swear by my belt and chain, by my honor, and by the high ideals which I hold as a knight of this realm. So say I, Sir Marc Antoine de la Rue.
We accept your homage and fealty, and pledge to you that from this day forward, till the end of our reign, which is very far, far away, you are our liege man, that we will honor your order and defend your rights as a peer. We will protect the trust that you have placed within us, mighty with justice, tempered with mercy. You've accepted these chains from our hands this day. Never forget the burden of this chain. Is there a sword?
Sir Marc Antoine, the sword of a knight has two edges. The first cuts to the truth of the matter. For a knight must always seek truth. The second disperses the crown's justice. May you only wield it once the truth has been wrought out. For without truth, there can be no justice. The scabbard is a symbol of mercy. Just as crown and kingdom would be ill-advised to act without compassion, mercy is the keeper of truth and justice. Wear it with pride, wear it with honor.
Accept this sword, which will symbolize your prowess at arms. Remember well, the sword of the chivalry should be only drawn in defense of the realm, or for those weaker than ourselves. Wear it with care. Wield it with mercy. Bring forth the spurs.
Yes, Your Majesty. In former times, knights rode forth to mete out justice in the name of the crown. Please accept these spurs, which symbolize your devotion to the high ideals of chivalry and justice.
Wear them honorably and proudly, and may they never be packed off in shame or degradation.
Sir Marc, stand before me. Let this be the last blow you receive unanswered.
Huzzah! To all nobles and gentles to whom these present letters shall come, Jaxarticus and Anna, King and Queen of the Outlands, send greetings. Whereas Marc Antoine de la Rue has shown excellence in his feats on the field of honor, rendering high and noble service to the crown and kingdom in war and in peace, we are minded to elevate him to the rank of Knight of the Society for Creative Anachronisms. we do hereby elevate and affirm these arms previously granted by the College of Arms. To wit, per chevron, azure, and sable, 2 winged lions, sajat respective, each with a foreleg raised, and a moon in her plentitude argent, which Sir Marc Antoine shall hold for his sole and unique use throughout the known world, to which we set our hands this 7th day of April, Anno Societatis 52, being 2018 Gregorian, Jaxarticus King, Anna Queen.
Go now, greet your peers.
For Sir Marc!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!